It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? We're back. I think I say that a lot, but anyway. It is Season 6, and we are on Episode 13. What's up, Rose?
Not much. Not much.
We're just going to call him Technical Difficulty Rose, because it's becoming a normal routine for us.
Well, I wouldn't say technical difficulty Rose. I would say technical difficulty technology that we use.
So it was about a quarter after when we originally tried to start filming. It's now about 10:40-ish.
I hope you're not tired, Tim.
Oh, I'm actually doing all right, and just want to apologize to everyone for missing the recap show. I was extremely tired that night. Basically, I've been dealing with some high blood pressure issues and stuff in my life, so I had to cut out all my caffeine, unfortunately, and so you won't see me promoting Mountain Dew on the show anymore.
Hey, good old H2O, Tim.
So we didn't technically lose a sponsor that we never really had to begin with. So, but I'm doing fine. Just trying to get my blood pressure in check, and so I have to make some changes. And that's one of the changes: no caffeine. So,
hey, we want a healthy Tim.
If I fall asleep during the recording here, then Jamie will just take over. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna fall asleep.
I was gonna say, please don't tell me you're gonna fall asleep, Tim.
Oh, so it's been a busy week in sports. How you been, Rose?
Good, good. I was just looking. We're on episode 13, and last year we had 35 episodes for season 5 there, so
35 episodes of season 5. 35 bug-filled episodes. So we've moved on from we don't have NASCAR for you yet again, but we do have an ultimately amazing pay-per-view coming up for you. WWE style, that is. So we're looking forward to this one. I don't know. At this point, can we call it a filler? Arena football is coming back soon, though, Rose.
It is. It
I'm
is.
stoked about that.
I'll have to check that out when that. Maybe I can get some of that in here. So, but
Maybe. I think they showed some of the games on CBS or something like that last year. I don't remember for sure. Oh, well.
When does that come back? Let me look at their schedule.
Yeah, I just posted
Excuse me.
page there. If you are part of the Sports Frenzy Facebook page, you can go to our page right now, where we have posted the dates for the return of Arena Football, or as we like to say it, Arena Football.
No, Tim. Arena Football is not coming back.
What?
It doesn't come back till April 1st.
They posted the date for it already, and it doesn't even come back till April.
Yeah. The first date they have is April 1st, 2016, Philadelphia at Cleveland at 7 p.m. That's week 1.
Wow. I'm disappointed.
I think or lacrosse. That's what it is. Pro lacrosse.
Yes, that's a little farther away than I wanted it to be, but I suppose. All right, so I was a little off on that one. As you know, sometimes we post the articles, and we don't always read the articles. Probably should start doing that better, I guess.
Yeah, because knowing us, one of these days we're going to post something that's not appropriate, and people are going to be like, what the heck did they post?
You know, I usually kind of check that part of it out. I just don't really actually read the article. But yeah, so I guess there are some big changes coming to the AFL this year. I know a couple of teams no longer exist, and I've been seeing there's tons of drafting going on. So I'll be excited when it comes back in April. And with that being said, folks, I hope everybody's had a good start to their week, and we're wrapping things up with sports. So it'll be a sports-filled weekend, and we're going to start off with men's high school basketball this week. And don't worry, we didn't forget. Our first game of the week is the 0 wins, 0 losses, the Tecumseh Indians. They are traveling to the 0 win court. Now the girls, just so you Tecumseh boys know, the girls, didn't they pretty much annihilate Carleton there, Rose?
They did. Yes, they did. Last week, the Tecumseh girls won 63-10 against Carleton Airport.
So I want you Tecumseh boys to know, banking a lot on this, as I'm picking you guys to win against Carleton Airport.
Is that who your pick is, Tecumseh?
I'm going with Tecumseh.
I'm also going Tecumseh. Next up, we have the still men's high school basketball. 0 losses. Hillsdale. They're traveling to the 1-0 Homer.
I got to go with Hillsdale for our Hillsdale audience.
I also am going Hillsdale on that one.
All right. Up next, wow, must be... Oh, okay, I guess some of them do. As you say, looks like some of the... a lot of the Lenawee County boys team haven't even played a game yet, but...
Yeah, I think the guys are a week behind the girls.
So up next, we have the 0 wins, 0 losses, the Madison. They are traveling to the 0 wins, the Jonesville Comets.
I looked at that logo. I was like, "That's a logo." It looks like
that is a weird logo.
Some amateur drew that logo.
Yeah.
It does not look like a professional logo. It looks like somebody was like, oh, there we go. That looks like a good comment. I'm going to go Madison just because I don't like Jonesville's logo. It's the only reason I'm going Madison.
I'm going to go. Madison has been known to have some really good basketball teams in the past. I'm Madison.
Your last high school boys basketball, we have they're traveling to the 0 wins, 1 loss Monroe. I got to go with Adrian.
I'm moving along to girls high school basketball. We have 1 win, 1 loss. The Chelsea Bulldogs traveling to the 1 win and 2 losses. Who you liking in this one, Rose?
I'm going home court advantage, Adrian.
Adrian does have the home court advantage. Chelsea's a pretty good. I think. Sorry, girls. I'm going to go Chelsea for my pick.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know.
I'm hearing some boos already.
Throwing things at me and slowly becoming the not as well-liked sports host here.
Well, you went, what was it? You went against, was it Hillsdale?
I did.
1 week and Hillsdale won. Was it Hillsdale, I think it was?
No, it wasn't Hillsdale. I think Hillsdale lost.
Yeah.
The week I chose against them, I ended up winning that one.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we have the still girls high school basketball. We have the 2-0, the Sand Creek Aggies. They're traveling to the 0 wins, 3 losses, the Clinton Redskins. Apparently the girls team isn't as good as the football team there. I'm going to go Sand Creek.
Yeah, I'm going Sand Creek as well. Amanda Ream's daughter plays out there, and Boring's daughter plays out there. So, Travis Boring's daughter, that is. And so I am going Sand Creek. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry there, Clinton. You getting sick on me over there, Rose?
No, I got a tickle in my throat right now. It's annoying. Next, or is this my pick or your pick? I'll let you take it because you got it's your alma mater there.
All right, we got the 1 win, 1 loss. The mighty Addison Panthers. They are traveling to the 0 wins and 3 losses East Jackson. We all know I'm a strong supporter of the Addison Panthers. I'm going
Addison too. Next up, we have the 2 oh, yeah, this is your last girls high school basketball game. We have the 2 wins, 1 loss, the Morenci Bulldogs. They're traveling to the 1 win, 1 loss, Whiteford. Still love that logo. That's a mean-looking logo right there. I'm going to go with Morenci, though.
Me too.
They got a little bit better of a record.
Give me Morenci.
Morenci.
All right, we are moving on to some NCAA basketball action. Men's basketball action, this is. Am I correct on that, Rose?
No, this is football.
Oh, sorry, I jumped ahead one. Never mind.
Yep. Nope, this is your only
Yes.
NCAA football game of the week.
We have the 2 wins, 9 losses Army. They are traveling to the 9 wins and 2. Navy has the home field advantage. NCIS shows, so I'm going to be rooting for Navy.
I'm also going Navy. Better record, home field advantage. Rivalry game right there, though, for you guys.
Big time.
Moving into some NCAA men's basketball. We have the 0 wins, 8 losses, Delaware State. They're traveling to Ann Arbor to face Michigan. 6 wins, 3 losses. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Michigan's kind of struggling here at the beginning of the season.
6-3 ain't awful, I guess.
No.
Who have they lost against so far?
I couldn't even tell you that one. Let me look it up here.
That was your cue, yes.
I figured as much.
I couldn't even tell you. But wait, yes you can. You have a computer in front of you.
Because I'm the guy who looks it up.
That's right. And I'll go to the next pick while you're doing that. We'll see. We're going to talk about Michigan here in a minute. We have the 6 wins, 2 losses, Florida. They are traveling to Lansing to play the 9 wins, 0 losses, ranked number 1 in the nation right now.
Yep.
Sheesh. Michigan State.
Yeah. They apparently interviewed Izzo, and Izzo said, "Are we the best team in the nation? No, we're not. Do I feel like, or how did he word it? Is there anybody better than us? No, there's not."
Really?
Yeah.
He worded it like that?
Yeah, that's kind of how he worded it. Yeah, something along that lines. I know. I kind of thought it was a little arrogant.
I think a good coach would want to downplay that and not let their team get cocky, but apparently is those kind of coaches. So,
all right. So Michigan has lost to Xavier, which Xavier's a pretty good basketball school. Connecticut, another good basketball school, and 19th ranked SMU.
Oh, so we've pretty much lost all ranked teams so far.
Yeah. Yep. They got pretty easy schedule. Looks like the next.
We've got some young guys on the team again this year. We had quite a few returners.
The next 4 games they have Delaware State, Northern Kentucky, Youngstown State, and Bryant. And then they go to Illinois, home with Penn State, and then away at 11th ranked Purdue, and home for 6th ranked Maryland.
Just got to get our groove on. We're getting there.
Yep.
All right. On for your pick. So who are you going with between Florida and Michigan State?
I got to go Michigan State.
Gosh. Can't let my feelings and emotions get in the way. I don't like that attitude of their coach there. But I'm going to go Michigan State.
Reluctantly? You want me to write that?
Very reluctantly. I don't want to.
Reluctantly, Tim.
If I wasn't a sports host, I wouldn't even be calling out their name right now.
But for the fans, you must.
Yes. We do have quite a few Sparty fans on the show, so.
Yes. Oh. You know what time it is, Tim?
Oh, I know what time it is.
It's 3. It's 3.
It's 3. A 3-point bonus game. It's 3. A 3-point bonus game. Take it, Rose.
It's 3. It's a 3-point bonus game. It's 3.
It's 3. It's 3.
It's 3. Three-point bonus game. Yeah.
So this means it's worth 3 points.
3
And
points.
Rose, I just want to compliment you on how good your last version of this song was. You did a great job. It didn't sound twangy at all. You had the beat. You got it.
You know, sometimes I need you to get me on beat there. I'm not very musical, as many people know, and yeah. So sometimes when I start singing something in my head, it sounds right, but then I listen to it and it's like, yeah, that wasn't even close. That gets
You pulled it off. This last time you pulled it off, it sounded great. So, good job.
I try.
All right, you want me to call this one?
Yeah.
All right, we have the 8 wins, 1 loss, ranked 23rd in the nation, Cincinnati. They are traveling to the 9 wins, 0 losses, ranked 12th in the nation, Charles Xavier from the X-Men.
This is one of the teams that beat Michigan,
It is.
and they're ranked 12th, so...
Yes. I like Charles Xavier. He's put out quite a few good X-Men over the years, so I'm going with Xavier.
I'm going Xavier also. This week we only have one NCAA women's basketball
What's
game
that?
for
Hold
you.
on. Charles says thank you.
This week we only have one women's college basketball for you guys here. We have the 7 wins, 1 loss, ranked 11th in the nation, Florida State. They're traveling to the 6-0, ranked 1, Connecticut. I got to go with
What?
Connecticut. What was that logo? Hold that up again. I think that's the wrong logo there, bud.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's Connecticut College.
Oh, this is Connecticut University, I think. I think that's
Yeah.
like Jackson Community College.
Oh, is that why you wanted me to hold it up again?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck is he holding up?
It's Connecticut.
Yeah, their mascot's, I think, a husky, not a camel.
Yeah. I may have to correct that tomorrow. Editor.
In the words of Vince McMahon. I got the Connecticut Huskies.
I noticed you had to get that Huskies in there now, didn't you?
Yep.
I was whipping these out fast when I made these, so yeah. Just for my screw up, I'll go with Connecticut as well.
Just because you screwed up, huh?
That's right. I was thinking about giving Florida the upset special, but not after that failure.
Let's see. Oh.
3 points! 3 points! 3-point bonus game!
Yeah. It took me a minute to find the sound effect there. That's why there was that delay. I'm like, wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
That's all right. I filled it in with my Hogan.
Oh, who?
The Hulkster. You know that band guy from wrestling?
I don't know who that guy is. As I
Well,
recall,
whenever you see...
wasn't it
whenever
the
you say the
WrestleMania
name-
where Andre the Giant wrestled the Invisible Ghost?
Apparently, every time you say the name Hawk Hogan now, it's bleeped out.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that's true or not. They just don't say the name, period. They just wipe him out.
Uh-oh. But it's funny, on the network, though, you can still watch all of his matches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he still exists in matches. I mean, he was the 80s. What can you do?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's funny when you hear Michael Cole and JBL and Jerry Lawler talk about the wrestling greats, they kind of skip over Hulk Hogan. It's like, oh, Stone Cold, The Rock, Bruno Sammartino, the Ultimate Warrior, Andre the
Yeah.
Giant.
Because the Ultimate Warrior, he was huge, but I'm sorry, he was never going to be as huge as Hawk Hogan. We're not afraid to say Hawk Hogan on our show.
That's right. But our first, or the last 3-point bonus game here, we have the 12 wins, 7 losses, the Miami Heat. They're traveling to Indianapolis to face the Pacers, who have a 12 wins and 8 losses. I'm going with the Pacers.
I got the Pacers.
I'm not a big Miami fan.
So that was a crazy 3-point bonus game. What made you just come up with that one? Was that on the fly or?
Just because the records are pretty close. This week I felt like I didn't really have a lot of 3 points that really, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot to choose from.
I always kind of try to stay away from like the Pistons and the Red Wings and the Lions because I feel like you and I always kind of go the same in all 3 of those. So I feel like that's not a very. I want to try to put the 3-point bonus games on different,
Right.
Because if I put it on the Lions, the Red Wings, or the Pistons, most people are probably going to go with the Red Wings, and I don't know.
No, if they're smart, nobody will go with the Lions at this point.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, all right. Speaking of Pistons, our next game, NBA action game, is the Pistons. We have the 15 wins. Or, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. 12 wins, 10 losses. Detroit Pistons. And they are traveling to the world's worst basketball team or the world's smartest basketball team, depending on how you want to look at this. 1 win and 21 losses, the Philadelphia 76ers, who by each year getting a very losing record, puts more tickets into the lottery to get the number 1 draft pick. Some people are thinking, are these guys really that bad? Or have they been told, just lose. Play terrible. We get the number 1 draft pick overall. I could buy into that.
I always feel like in basketball is one of those sports that you can quickly turn around a team. You get a couple good guys on a team, and the team can go from a horrible look like the Cavaliers. I hate to say the Cavaliers and LeBron James, but the Cavaliers were horrible. But then they drafted LeBron James, and then got a couple other guys to.
Aren't they struggling a bit this year, though? They're struggling a bit this year.
Yeah, they are.
To the point where I'm betting LeBron won't be there next year. I'm just saying right off. Anyway, with that being said, we're not off topic, but we're off team. I'm going with the Detroit Pistons for the win.
I also have the Pistons.
If things are that bad, the Pistons might even be playing. You might see guys playing that don't normally even play. So
yeah, yep. That's right. It's NHL hockey.
Hockey.
We have the. That was kind of scary. We have the 15 wins, 8 losses, 5 overtime losses. Your Detroit Red Wings.
Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings.
They're traveling to New Jersey to face the 14 wins, 10 losses, 4 overtime losses, the New Jersey Devils.
Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings.
Tim, I have the Red Wings.
Was there ever any doubt in anybody's mind? I don't think so. All right. Our last hockey game of the week. We have the 13 wins, 13 losses, 2 overtime losses. The Winnipeg Jets. They are traveling to the 15 wins, 9 losses, 4 overtime losses. The Chicago Blackhawks. Who you got in this one, Rose?
I hate to do it, but I got to go with the Blackhawks on this one.
What?
I know. I want to win those title belts outright, all right?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to let that happen. If you're picking the Blackhawks, and I'm picking the Blackhawks too. I absolutely cannot let you have the titles by themselves this year.
So far, you're doing a good job out of it. Out of 13 weeks, you beat me or we've tied. That's the best I can do is a tie with you.
Well, we're brothers, so works out good that way.
Yeah. I think so far we've only gone opposite on one game.
Yes, one game is the opposite this week.
Adrian and Chelsea girls basketball game so far.
Yes, indeed.
We got some NFL action for you guys. What do you think about rolling intro there, Tim?
You want some NFL intro?
Well, that's the last intro we can really roll. So
We don't have a WWE one.
No, that one got lost. We lost that one because we didn't have the rights to the wrestling song I picked.
Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah, we lost.
All right, roll some NFL then. Let's go.
Roll it. You know what that means. This first game is my squeaker game of the week.
Only Rose would pick 2 losing teams to be a squeaker game of the week.
Hopefully it'll be a good game, though.
Somebody's got to come away with a win.
We haven't heard that in a while. We have the 4 wins, 8 losses, the Detroit Pussycats. They're traveling to the 4 wins, 8 losses, the St. Louis Rams.
Rams got home field advantage.
Yeah.
What are you thinking here, Rose?
You know, it seems like with the Lions, they beat teams that they shouldn't be able to beat, and then they lose to the teams that they should beat. That's how this season seems to be going. For instance, they beat the Packers in Green Bay. They almost beat the Packers at home. I think I'm going to go with the Rams just because this is a team I think they should be able to beat, but I don't think they will.
Well, and it was a fluke, that they lost to Green Bay.
Yeah. Well, in reality, they kind of got the shaft on that one. That was not a face mask on Rodgers there.
Depends who you ask on the situation. I mean, they kind of got screwed, but at the same time, what were they thinking? They weren't set up for a Hail Mary defense at all.
Yeah.
Did you see that still picture I put on there? They showed one guy, and he looks like he's stretching out. He's stretching during the play. And it shows everybody's lined up on the line, and there's nobody even in the backfield. They said it was the worst call. That was the worst call in NFL history as well.
I like that one because it's the fans aren't interested in the games anymore when that one play where it was that Hail Mary pass and the guy was about ready to catch the ball in the end zone to win the game, and they showed you posted the picture in the thing, and they had a fan. He was on his phone, not even looking at the game, and he had pretty good seats too.
They also said the other comment that was made is why didn't they have Kelvin Johnson out there?
Yep, I've heard that.
And
from
who
a few
can jump
people.
higher than anybody.
Yep.
He can practically fly.
Yeah, that would have been smart. Put him out there for that one play. Have him jump up there. He could have caught that ball and maybe ran it back for a touchdown or something.
Anyway, I'll go with the stinking Lion Pussycats there. So we'll give them a shot.
Oh boy.
I don't. At this point, who knows? It doesn't matter anymore anyway. So
Yeah.
a lot of disappointed Lions fans. Up next, we have the 7 wins, 5 losses, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are traveling to the 10 wins, 2 losses, Cincinnati Bengals, who have been pretty hot this year.
I'm
Now-
going with the Bengals.
I was going to say, I believe Pittsburgh's quarterback is still out right now, right? He re-injured himself.
I think he's out for the season.
Is he?
I think so.
Rothenberger's out for the season? No, I hadn't heard that. I'm a little out of news on NFL stuff. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with the Bengals as well with that news.
If he's not out for the season, I know he was out for several weeks. So your last NFL game, we have the 6 wins, 6 losses, the Atlanta Falcons. They're traveling to the only undefeated team still remaining, the Carolina Panthers. I got to go with the Panthers on this
I
one.
love the Carolina Panthers. You know, they're a good football team. I like that they're Panthers. They have great sportsmanship. You know, they're just a good team to watch play. I like them. I'm going with the Carolina Panthers as well. I wish we had an NFL team like that.
Like we said at the beginning of the show, we have WWE pay-per-view, TLC pay-per-view. That's tables, ladders, and chairs. Remember last year when they did the stupid thing and they added stairs to the mix?
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it the Big
Ryback
Show?
versus Big Show. It's dumb. That was so...
Tables, ladders, chairs, and...
Well, this year is just tables, ladders, and chairs. There's no stairs match in this year. That was just They were just trying to be stupid there.
Oh, was that what the actual match was?
Yeah, it was a stairs match. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Big Show.
Yeah, Big Show versus Ryback, and
Oh.
that was the weapon they could use was stairs.
I would have been shaking my head even more. I didn't realize that. I just thought he just pulled that out and did it.
Well, it's the same thing with the chairs match, having a whole match, and the match is chairs, and it's just kind of like, okay, why can they only use just chairs? Like, they can't reach underneath the ring and pull out a kendo stick. Or my thing is, how come you never see anybody using fire extinguishers anymore?
Apparently, they probably don't want that's using a weapon to the head. I don't know.
No, just like spraying.
I was thinking, though, do you remember, I think it was a tables ladder, it was a chairs match, and it was it might have been a WCW match. They did musical chairs.
I think they've done that in WWE too, and I think wasn't it like the winner got some sort of a title shot, and didn't Ric Flair, wasn't he part of it? And I think he cheated somehow.
I'll tell you what I truly miss, though. If you're going to use chairs, then you got to have the concerto. The concerto was a beautiful move.
No, you can't do that, Tim. That's a shot to the head.
I know, but it was a beautiful move. I love the concerto. All right, that being said, we're moving on to our wonderful, glorious pay-per-view. And if this disappoints you, don't worry, kids. Apparently the next NXT pay-per-view type thingy is just around the corner.
I believe that's Wednesday.
Oh, well, there you go. That's
Yep, I think it's Wednesday, and it's NXT Takeover England. So
there
it's
you
kind
go.
of NXT's pay-per-view. If you have the network, check out NXT. It's
Yes,
the wrestling
NXT
is so much
really
better.
really does not disappoint. They're
No.
pretty good, but for those of you who, well, I would say a fair share of our audience probably don't even watch the pay-per-views. They just guess on these picks. So,
True. Anyways, we have
got some things out there, but they're far and few between.
the first match here we have is Roman Reigns versus Sheamus, and this is a TLC match. So basically, tables, ladders, and chairs can be used. The belt will be hanging in the middle of the ring, and use a ladder to climb to retrieve the title belt, and whoever does that wins. I have Sheamus winning this one.
This is pretty silly when it gets right down to it. Anybody that knows this style of wrestling, you got Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Do you think either one of them is going to become a champion right now? I don't think so. Sheamus, being the bad guy that he is going to find a way to somehow cheat, or something's going to happen.
Well,
They're going to throw in somebody to start a new feud with Roman Reigns or anything, but
have
Roman
you been
Reigns.
watching it recently?
Are you kidding me? No.
They have it's Sheamus, Bad News Barrett. Who's the other dude? Foreign dude there. Rusev, and one other foreign guy there, and they are all known as the nations or something like that, the world nations or something like that they're called.
Who comes up with this stuff?
I don't know. It's pretty stupid, but I have a feeling one of them is going to interfere in the match, and
Yeah.
Sheamus will win.
It's not going to be a clean match for Roman Reigns.
So you think Sheamus will win?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Sheamus.
All right. Next up, we have Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental Champion. As far as I know, this is just a regular match. No tables, ladders, or chairs in this one. Just like Tim said, I don't think they're going to have Dean Ambrose win anything, so I got Kevin Owens winning this one.
Though, I could see this match being a really good match, though.
Yeah.
This one could be good because Kevin Owens is good, and Dean Ambrose is good, too. So I bet this is going to... I would be hopeful that this isn't just going to be a filler match, and that this turns out to be a good battle between these two.
Yep.
And get to see some interesting moves from either one of them. I'm still impressed that Kevin Owens, basically power bombed, or whatever his move is called.
Power bomb to Mark Henry.
Yeah, Mark Henry. I'm still impressed with that. So, I mean, I'm a fairly reasonable fan of Kevin Owens right now. But I just don't think the way they're going with Dean Ambrose, I don't think they're going to have him hold on to a title or anything right at the moment. I gotta say that Kevin Owens is going to retain the title.
Yep. Your last match that we have on here is it's the ECW Originals. It is the Dudley Boys, Tommy Dreamer, and Rhino in a tables match versus the Wyatts. Oh, mind you, this is an elimination match. So basically, it's kind of like the Survivor Series where you get pinned or submitted, you get eliminated from the match. Well, this time around, you have to get put through a table to be eliminated.
Basically, Tommy Dreamer's a jobber, so he's not signed any long contract, so he'll be out first.
Yep.
Rhino, they want him down in NXT, so he'll probably be the next one out. I'd love to say okay, first of all, from a perspective, from a true wrestling fan perspective, these guys, even as old as they are right now, ECW, these four guys right here, would lay the Wyatts to waste. These guys know so much more different stuff than the Wyatts could ever handle. It's not even funny. These guys in ECW have been through fire. They've been through barbed wire. They've jumped off of rafters. They've been in chains. They've been in street fights. They've had people throwing things at them from the audience. It's the ECW originals. Nobody even knows who the ECW originals are anymore. They should win this match hands down.
Yep. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of uproar on the wrestling sites right now because a lot of people, a lot of younger people are saying, "Who the heck is Rhino?" And that's just kind of a slap in the face. That offends.
Well, not only that, there's nothing the Wyatts could do to these guys that would even phase them. This would be like anything family friendly that the Wyatts could do to the ECW originals, they would laugh at it. A smack to the chest or a chair to the head, they'd be like, oh yeah, that really hurt. I did that 15 years ago when I just broke into wrestling, It's like... So, it may cost me a point, but I'm going with the ECW originals because there's no way in ECW double hockey stick that the Wyatts can beat these guys.
Well, I'm also going to go with the ECW originals, and I have a, what's the word I'm looking for? I think a cool angle would be if all of a sudden you got the ECW originals, and they're battling hard, and all of a sudden you hear RVD's music hit, and RVD come out and help out the ECW originals. I think that'd be kind of a cool storyline.
I miss RVD. I really do miss RVD.
I do too. I've been watching wrestling back when it was 2002, Monday Night Raws, and RVD was wrestling, and I just watched the
Mr. Monday Night.
Yeah, I just watched the ladder match between Jeff Hardy and him, and that was an awesome match.
Oh man, yeah. Him and back in the day put on some amazing shows together.
Heck yeah. But yeah, I also have the ECW originals. Like Tim said, I don't care if I lose a point. I'm not going with the Wyatts. Let's see. Congratulations goes out to the All-American Sports Illustrated All-American team. The Wolverines had 3 guys. They had Jake Butt, who also is coming back for his senior year.
Yes. Way to go, Jake.
Heard that. Jordan Lewis and Jabril Peppers. And I tell you, and this is the funny team. Peppers is a second team.
Really?
He was voted on the second team. I'm like, this guy played offense and defense. He got the second. But he's a freshman, so hopefully we'll have him for a few more years before he goes pro.
Right.
Steen reveals he needs neck surgery after his World Heavyweight title match against Seth Rollins at Night of Champions.
Nobody's surprised by that.
John Madden undergoes open heart surgery.
Yes, but I guess he's home recovering already from it, so...
Good. We wish him the
speedy
best.
recovery to John Madden.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's another old school guy. They just don't make people like him anymore. He was one of the best NFL announcers around. He was funny.
You know what bugs me though is that the NFL games for your Xbox and your PlayStation, they're still called Madden, but he doesn't do any of the commentating.
Madden laughing all the way to the bank on that one.
I get, but I don't understand why they don't have him come back and do the announcing just for the Madden game.
I don't think he wants to. He doesn't have any interest in that anymore.
It's not that hard. I mean, you only have. I think when you do that, I think you have to say. They have a list of sentences and words you have to say, and that's it. And then they put it all into the system. Let's see. That reminds me. You were thinking of lacrosse, is what you were thinking of, Tim. We have the NLL lacrosse coming back. That is coming back to you guys the first of the year.
And we'll be covering some of that because we always do.
Yep. It looks like the first week there we'll have 2 games. It's Georgia versus Colorado, and Saskatchewan versus Calgary. That's a new team there.
Is it?
I don't remember Saskatchewan being one of the teams.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound familiar. Let me. Nope, we didn't have them last year. Excuse me. I'm just falling apart over here, everybody. Let's see.
Texas A&M football announced that their quarterback Kyle Allen will be transferring out. That is just coming up on our news feed.
The Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm rematch set for UFC 200. I'm afraid to click this because I'm afraid something's going to start playing if I click it. But
I think they said what they're aiming for April, maybe?
That's what I was looking up. Ronda Rousey said the match is tentatively scheduled for UFC 200 at the new Las Vegas Arena on July 9.
Red Wings get a big win tonight, 3-2 over the Canadiens. And your Thursday night football game has come to an end with the Arizona Cardinals getting the victory in that game.
The Detroit Tigers acquire left-handed pitcher Justin Wilson from the Yankees. I tell you what, the Tigers seem like they are signing a lot of pitchers. I think think they're trying to really improve their pitching.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of signing there last couple. Well, this whole month.
The Chicago Cubs and Ben Zobrist, he played for Kansas City last year, have agreed to terms on a 4-year, $56 million deal. Cracks me up. That amazes me how much those guys get paid. Heisman Trophy finalists. You have Derrick Henry from Alabama, Christopher McCaffrey from Stanford, and Deshaun Watson from Clemson University. Is that it? There's only 3 guys this year?
For what was it?
The Heisman Trophy?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked up anything on that yet. When is it?
I don't know.
Is that coming up?
That's usually like right around the time of the national championship. It's before the national championship game. Looking it up right now. And some.
Michigan hockey team is going to be renewing their hockey rivalry with the Golden Gophers this weekend. Excuse me. Sorry. What? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Sneezing on air is always good. And
see, it says on Monday, 3 finalists were selected to head to New York for the Heisman Trophy presentation, which will take place on Saturday night. So apparently Saturday night.
Yeah, alrighty then.
According to that article. Oops, what the? I don't know. Open that up. The reports are that Manziel to start.
Oh yeah, I
versus
saw
the
that.
49ers. So
Yeah, that ban lasted long, didn't it?
yeah,
We're really, really disappointed in you until we suck so bad we need somebody to come in and play that actually can play.
well, they have so many injuries right now that they're kind of desperate at this moment in time.
Dang it, don't you be going out there and doing anything crazy this weekend. You got a football game to play in.
That's all I've got for you guys.
And that's pretty much what I'm looking at is all I have for you guys as well tonight. So, yeah, I guess that's it for us. But,
That
whoa,
reminds
whoa.
me, though, because of the pay-per-view, we will be
Yeah.
bringing you a recap show on Monday, so it'll come to you guys Tuesday.
Right. Always forget to mention that. But yes. So pay-per-view lasts kind of long, so we'll update you on that on the Facebook page as we can. And as Jamie said, I guess I don't really need to repeat it because he just said it. Oh, well, it's getting late, folks. Guys, get out there. Have a great sports weekend. I hear it's supposed to be warm, even if it's going to be rainy. But get out there, get your Christmas shopping, holiday shopping done, or get out there and watch a game. Enjoy family time, whatever you like to do. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone.
And I'm Jamie.
And we'll see you again, not Sunday night, Monday night.